I always struggled with procrastination, but in this video, I want to share with you how I use boredom to stop procrastinating. I want to let you in on a little secret. The reason why we procrastinate is because of contrast. The contrast between the state that you are in right now and actually taking action on the thing that you've been putting off is painful. Going from a relaxed state where you're watching YouTube, listening to a guy talking about procrastination is more enjoyable than having to actually sit down and start working. That contrast is painful, and we don't want that. Instead, we want to change our current state to one where we actually want to take action. And the way to do that is to be bored. Being bored is honestly a cheat code. It feels like you just turn off your phone and in a few seconds you already want to start working, when before you couldn't have been bothered for hours. This one step will do wonders for you. And being bored just means doing nothing. It honestly means just staring at a wall, or if you prefer, watching paint dry. Something like that where there's nothing going on, it's just completely quiet, is boring. And if you don't believe me on this, you think I'm just yapping out the wazoo, there's a research study that was done where people were asked to just wait in a quiet room by themselves for 20 minutes, and right in front of them was a table with a buzzer that if you click that buzzer, it would shock you. Most people prefer to shock themselves and feel pain rather than being bored. So what does that mean for you and me? That means that if we're bored, we'll actually want to take action, even if it feels painful. So an actual follow-along, step-by-step guide is to, first of all, turn off your phone. And just so you know, this is the hardest step. This right here is where most people already quit. Even though it's actually logically simple, all you just do is click one button on your phone, most people don't actually end up doing it. If you do this step, you are going towards the future version of yourself that doesn't procrastinate, that doesn't struggle with this kind of stuff. All you have to do this very second is just click one button. And I obviously would prefer you to finish this video before you do it, but just know that once you do this, you're already in the finish line. This is the hardest step. After that, all you gotta do is just put away your phone and sit down or stand if you want to, and honestly stare at a wall. That by itself is enough to get bored, and we all hate boredom. And nowadays, we all try to escape boredom via TikTok or YouTube. You might even be escaping it right now. We escape it, and so we hate it. And we can use this to our advantage. We hate boredom, but we don't hate it more than having to take action. Now, as this video is wrapping up, you should do yourself a favor. It would be a great idea if you followed the outlined steps and you just got bored. And it won't even take long, I honestly promise you. In probably 10 seconds, you'll already be wanting to do something. That feeling of boredom is more powerful than you think. We all try to escape it, so we honestly rarely feel it. But it will help you so much. You won't even believe it. The funniest thing is that when you're bored, you'll actually want to take action.